If we go back to the origins of this music, the bass was pretty much regarded and looked at as a timekeeping instrument. But over the last couple of decades, it's grown into an instrument where bassists can be much more expressive and feel free about their creativity and expressing themselves, because we want that and accept that. And that's been a beautiful thing.
My name's Lalasis. I play upright bass. I'm with Michael Pedicin this evening, and I gotta say, it's a wonderful experience. I've been knowing Michael Pedicin for years. He was musical director of 4 casinos at one time, and I used to work for him a lot. So we did many shows together, and then we started playing jazz together at a little club in Atlantic City called All That Jazz, and it was a late night joint. We would get done like 4 in the morning after we did our shows. All the other guys I've been knowing almost as long, and we've been playing with each other in different combinations for years. To be all together, it's like family. I started playing jazz in my early teens. I started listening to progressive music, and then I went to Glassboro State College, which is now Rowan College, and decided very quickly that I wanted to be a music major. I started playing upright bass and getting into the jazz lab bands there and all the ensembles. And I fell in love with the instrument, and I fell in love with jazz. I've never looked back. I studied with Dennis Sandoli, who was the jazz guru. He taught John Coltrane. I studied with Al Stauffer, the great bass player, and I studied with Emilio Gravano from the Philadelphia Orchestra. Then I started to work in the casinos in Atlantic City, and I did 30 years straight, 6 days a week. I started at the Golden Nugget with Steve Wynn, and then I progressed on to Resorts Casino when Merv Griffin purchased it, and I was in his Coconut Ballroom Orchestra. So I've had the incredible experience of playing with all the major stars. And then it all leads up to doing what I'm doing today, which is playing creative, beautiful jazz music with very high-level people. I'm so blessed to be able to do this. I enjoy my life more than I ever did now. I make my living entirely from music these days, punctuated along the way with little jobs and stuff, but they never last. I always return to music. That's it, I play, and I'm so amazingly blessed to be out 3, 4, 5 nights a week still at my ripe old age of 58 playing music. It doesn't get any better than that. I definitely throw myself into my music. To me, it's not just a cerebral thing, it's also a physical thing. I play a huge monster of an instrument that has to be tamed on a regular basis. I see myself as a total support machine. I go out and I support, to the best of my ability, the other musicians around me. I'm the foundation along with the drummer, and I take that role very seriously. My job is to create a velvet cushion for all the other musicians to feel free to create on top of. And once in a while they let me have a say too.